Good morning, folks. It's a cold one this morning. We are leaving out. This is Sunday morning. We are starting our week nice and early. Well, not really on the day. It's 10 o'clock this morning, so we're getting a late start. But my wife and kids are sick, so hopefully I'm not going to get it. Hopefully they feel better. They're not feeling. We thought it was allergies, but it's kind of kicked in, and now everybody's running like a 100-degree fever. Nothing super high, but enough that everybody feels bad. So I gotta run so I can get these loads off this week and get ready for getting to Florida. So can't really call a sick day and stay home, which kind of sucks. Um, but either way, we uh, we got a busy one today. Got 4 stops. I got a South Charleston, Barboursville, Parkersburg, Benwood, West Virginia, and then hopefully we can get all the way up through Benwood, get that delivered, and start working our way over to Toledo. So I'm trying to be back down through this direction tomorrow night is the goal. So we are going to hustle. We're going to get going up the road. I will see you guys as we get closer to South Charleston and show you guys what's going on. See you guys in just a minute. Alrighty, we're just getting up here to South Charleston, West Virginia. Been a few months since we've been back to this dealership. You know, I used to run up here all the time for probably the better part of 6 months earlier this year. This was my literal every week delivery point. So, kind of cool being back up here. It is a Sunday, so they will be closed today. And where we normally would back into their dealership, I'm only dropping one unit off. So, I'm just going to go ahead and stay right next to I think it's a CVS pharmacy or Walgreens, whatever's right there on the corner. I'm just going to stay right there and offload this car, run it in, walk back to the truck. Not going to bother spending the time to go all the way in. It's just not worth it to me. So, we're obviously this is a Sunday afternoon. It took me a little bit longer to get up here than I wanted it to. I did end up having to stop for about an hour and took a nap. I don't know if it's the same for you guys as it is for me, but it seems like anytime I don't leave right at the butt crack of dawn and get going, especially on the weekends, just seems like I just can't kick this wanting to take a nap feeling. I don't know if you guys had that same issue, but like I said, it just seems like every time I leave out on a Sunday, I get like 2 hours in, and it's just like, oh, nap time, exhausted, and got that heavy eye feeling. So I just pull into a rest area like I did earlier today, and I just took a nap. When I'm in the day cab, I just lean against the window and take a quick nap. When now that I'm in a sleeper truck right this second, I just climbed in the bunk and fell asleep back there. But oh yeah, it's a Walgreens right here. So yeah, we're gonna pull in right here. I'm just gonna park on the shoulder of this road. I used to park over here all the time, but they did tell me that it's okay just to back right in, and everybody does it. So I was like, all right, did that a couple times. It does make life a lot easier when you're unloading 9, 10 cars at this place. But with just the one that I'm dropping off, I am going to just gonna park right here, throw the four ways on for a couple seconds, and hopefully be back on the road in about 6 minutes. Let's see what time it is right now. It's 3:52, so let's see if we can be back on the road by 4 o'clock. We are going to hustle up real quick. That is really, really bright. The camera didn't adjust. I'll see you outside. I'll show you what it looks like. All right, so this is one of the easiest loads I have done in a while. The whole load is just these small sportages. So obviously we got sportage up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across the top. 7 is a Sorrento, 9 is a Sorrento, and then a K5 in the middle. But you can tell this whole load is just a piece of cake one real quick, so didn't really have much to think about on this, but we are going to throw this one on the ground real quick and head on up the road. So let's get going. Alright, so definitely didn't make our time. I didn't realize I'm plugging in my GPS here while I'm going. Um, I didn't realize that I haven't really delivered here too often when they're closed or ever because I couldn't find their what's it called? Let's set this up here. I couldn't find their key drop box. I ended up walking the building 3 times, and because I can't seem to find my way out of a wet paper bag half the time, I couldn't find it because of the fact that they had their drop box is the exact same color as their building, and it kind of blended in. So I walked by it twice. Third time around, I finally found it and dropped in their keys. So we are getting on the road. I will see you guys over in Barboursville. We got 30 minutes to get over there and get these off. So see you guys in a second. Alrighty, just pulling up here to Barboursville. This is that Kia dealership that we've been to a few times. We have to back into. That way we can pull back out onto the road when we're done. Wait for the cars to clear out here. You guys have seen me do this a couple times. We will cut off the oncoming lane, the oncoming traffic, so that they don't try to go around us, obviously. And then we will back in. So hopefully it stays clear right after this Jeep. And now we are committed. So I pull in right all the way over here. And then angle the back end of the trailer over by the dealer or by the entrance, and we back in. So it doesn't take very long, but this is the way we got to come in here. So crank it around, and now chase the trailer into the dealership. Make sure we don't have anybody that's trying to cut around the front of us real tightly so we don't hit anybody. Obviously that would make for a bad day. And then now we are into the front of the dealership. So we gotta drop these 2 cars here, and then we are heading on up to Parkersburg. That one I think is like 2.5 hours away. That's a little bit of a drive. It will be dark by the time we get up there. But I will show you those 2 as well. I'm sure this place is closed. It is a Sunday afternoon. What time is it here? 4:55. So we're going to drop these. That's the K5 and that Sorrento off. And then head on up the road. So see you guys out there. Or I'll see you guys as we get up towards Parkersburg. We'll set the camera up there because that's actually where we're going to drop a few vehicles. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, so this one definitely took a little bit longer than expected. Not because of unloading wise, because there's a Kroger's right next door and the dealership's closed right now. So I decided to get my grocery shopping in next door. So it's a little bit later. It took us about an hour here. But we are now going up to Parkersburg. Like I said, I think it's 100 and some miles away. Let me pull it up because I was just there last week. Let's see what the GPS says from here. This was kind of a milkman run, 118 miles, so 2 hours. But we got plenty of time left on our logs, so let's get hustling, and I'll see you guys up there. Alright, so I just want to let you guys know I'm here at the Loves getting fuel. Obviously, you can see this right behind me. But the whole Get Upside app thing, it's working here at the Loves, and it's 25 cents a gallon cash back. I think it tops out at like 25 gallons, maybe 50 gallons, something like that. So I won't get all 120 that I'm going to put in, but it's going to be enough of it. So if you guys want that, go ahead, use my link, download that Cash App. Alrighty, so we're getting up here to our third drop of the day. This is in the beautiful little town of Parkersburg, West Virginia. I do love these little small towns and little areas like this. This is, again, one of my favorite dealerships that I go to. Also, I don't know why at night the image stabilization seems to not work on these cameras. But if you want me to stop recording at night, I can. If it bothers you guys, let me know in the comments below. But these little small towns, I just love. I love little old timey kind of places. Um, this has actually got a really cool spot that this dealership's in, and I'll show you guys when I get out here in just a minute. But kind of tight. It's a little 90-degree turn right here, and if there's a car here on the side, then I can't make this turn. So we nudge the curb with the steer tire. Don't do that too often. But yeah, you can tell. Ooh, if the uh, if there's a car in the oncoming lane here, I can't make that turn. And if you have to, you just go down to the next street light, make a left, and then make another left coming back up. I think technically I could make a left right here. It doesn't say no left turns on red, but it is a one way, so should technically be able to. But I'm not gonna test it because I don't need to meet West Virginia PD up here, or Parkersburg PD, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, this is a cute little dealership. I've taken many videos here. Everything kind of goes inside the building up top. But let me get stopped here. I will show you guys what this place looks like in just a second. All right, so this dealership's only getting 2 units. For some reason, I thought they were getting 3. I thought they got the 3 Sportages that are on my trailer, but they're only getting 2. Because of that, I'm going to have to double check my VINs. Not my VINs, the Maroni sticker on the side here. Make sure I didn't load them in the wrong direction, because the whole time I thought I was dropping those 3 behind me up in Benwood, and then these 3 here. So gonna double check real quick. But yeah, this is that dealership, Warner Kia, up here in Parkersburg, West Virginia. I like this place. That whole area up there is actually where we drop the cars into. We go right inside that garage door. They get parked in there, and that's where they detail them and make sure that everything is all set on these. But I'm gonna get these things off real quick and get them lined up. And I'm pretty sure the key drop box is actually down here. I don't think there's one up there, but I'll drive one car up there and look. But either way, we are going to keep hustling and try to get this day done here. Got about another 2.5 hours left at 7 o'clock, so let's get going. Okay, so yeah, those 2 behind me were loaded correctly, which isn't bad, but I will say the shorts, it's 31 degrees out here. Might be time to switch to some jeans for tomorrow. We'll have to see what the weather's going to be in the morning through Ohio, but it was nice earlier, but it is starting to get real cold tonight, so let's get going. Alrighty, so decided to call it an evening. Was going to go deliver these cars up there. I was going to go deliver those cars in Benwood tonight, but I'm still in shorts. I didn't feel like pulling my suitcase out. It's already 9:30. Grab my backpack, which has all my cooking stuff and my vlog stuff in it. Gonna make some pork chops, and I stopped earlier at Kroger, right next to the one car wash. Stopped at Kroger, which was right next to that one car dealership there in Barboursville. But they had some 2-inch thick pork chops that were cut, so I decided to buy those. That's what we're gonna have for dinner tonight. And I just didn't feel like climbing in the back, opening my suitcase up, because my suitcase is. I'll show you. Hang on. All right. So let me turn this here. As you can tell, my suitcase is fine for the hotels, but getting it opened up inside the bunk of one of these trucks, it's not all that fun, and it's an old suitcase, so it's not working really well. So give me 1 second here. There we go, got it. So it's just not enjoyable trying to get that thing open inside the bunk here and getting changed into some jeans. So decided to call it a night. But guys, I'm going to sign off here. Tomorrow we're going to drop these things off. We are going to run over to Toledo, grab another Chrysler load, going down into Georgia, picking up 6 cars, got 6 stops. So it should be a fun run. And as always, down in the links below, that Get Upside app, I was showing you guys earlier today, 25 cents a gallon of diesel that went into this tank that I myself didn't pay for because United Road pays for that. And I get a kickback of 25 cents a gallon on it. So it's cool. It helps out, and it adds up over time. Also, the credit card that I always use, I keep telling you guys, the Quicksilver credit card, 2% cash back on all your fuel purchases. So you add 25 cents a gallon plus 2% on your Quicksilver card. Again, all that stuff starts adding up. Also, if you want to come over here to United Road, by all means, use my link. If I'm the reason you're here, shoot me an email. Also, the recruiter that I knew up there real well, apparently, from what I've heard, she had a baby and has decided to stay home and raise the child, which I don't blame her. So my wife did. But I don't have any personal connections with any specific recruiters anymore. So if you guys do join and you guys enjoy the recruiter, please shoot me an email. Give me a review of how the recruiter was, so that way I can start pushing people towards that person that's gonna give you guys the best service. So until then, guys, I love you. I'll see you on the next one.